Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. Today I'm going to be pruning up my Lemon Cypress. This tree was grown from a cutting and it was given to me by Bonsai J. And I did the first repotting of it last year, root pruning it, getting the roots sorted out, and then I let the tree grow and recover for the whole summer. And then I pruned it up for the first time in August of last year, so it had kind of fall and the winter to kind of recover from the pruning, and it filled in quite nicely. I'll show you what the tree looked like before I repotted it and some repotting videos, and then I'll show you what it looked like before I pruned it and then after, and this is what it looks like today. Here's a look at the root system on the tree. So I'll begin the pruning. There's lots of good radial roots. So I'm going to start, this one is a little too high. It's too horizontal. It doesn't flow down into the soil, so I'm going to remove that one. Like that. To that, and I think that's going to do it. I think that's a pretty good looking root system. Turn this one back a bit. Yeah, I think that's good. It's the best I can make it at this point in time. So, time to plant up the tree. Here's a look at the tree in the pot. I think it looks quite nice. I'm going to be shaping the top, but I'll wait until the roots have got established in the pot and the tree's growing nicely. So I think it's time to give the tree a water now. This tree is kind of a unusual tree as a bonsai. I want to grow this tree in the upright conical form that you typically see lemon cypresses in nature. And if I just let it grow, I mean, it looks okay, but I want to miniaturize it. So I want to bring out all the details that make this tree not look like just a house plant or one you would buy in a garden center, but I want to miniaturize it, bringing out the features of a mature tree, not spreading out, because my goal is to keep the tree a tight conical form, not a spreading conical form. Sort of reminiscent of the Italian cypress, how they grow in nature. Yeah, I think I'm pretty close to finishing the pruning. And what a pruning it was. Wow. Here's what's left on the tree, and over here is what I took off. So lots of branches. Wow. So let's look at the tree now. Here is a look at the tree after pruning. So I'll rotate it around. So here's the front, coming around to the right hand side, to the back, the left hand side, and back to the front. Here is a look at the tree today. So when I repotted it, I put it in this purple pot, and I think it goes really nice because the foliage on the lemon cypress is like almost a bright fluorescent green, and I think the color of the tree goes nice with the purple pot. Yeah, so I'll rotate it around so you can see it from all angles, and I think somewhere here was about the front. So there's the front, and we're coming around to the right hand side, to the back, the left hand side, and back somewhere here to the front. I've been keeping this tree in the basement where it's cool at 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. They like a cool winter. They don't like it being warm all the time. They can survive overwintering in the ground, but it's a little risky. It's maybe a little cool for them. So it's always safer to kind of protect them in the winter, trying to keep them above freezing, but on the cool side. So today I'm going to prune it up, get all this new growth pruned up, get it ready for that flush of spring growth. I'm going to begin pruning up the tree now. So my strategy is to keep the growth kind of fanning outwards, but to keep it fairly compact. So you can see some of these shoots are getting long. So I want to keep those compact, but I want to keep it kind of flowing so it has a nice kind of upright branch structure. And you can see at the bottom how, you know, it all divides and all the branches are going vertical. So I don't want it to be a spreading tree. I want it to be, you know, typical of these cypress trees which grow in this form. You can get a lot of these trees around Christmas time. They sell them as little miniature Christmas trees in the nurseries and the grocery stores and everywhere. You can get some pretty big ones for not that much money, but I like this one. I'm going to grow it, you know, slowly and carefully over the years and yeah, see what it turns into. So I'm going to begin the pruning. You can see on this branch there's a shoot pointing into the interior of the tree that I'll take off totally. Like that. There's another one here I can take off. There's another shoot here that's growing towards the inside. I can take that off. Yeah, so it's just a matter of looking at each branch and pruning it up so each branch kind of flows and it doesn't get too congested. You don't want like whirls of branches so it's just a cluttered mess. You want it to kind of flow upwards so everything is graceful. And I think that'll make quite a nice tree in the future. There's another shoot on the inside I can take out here. And then I can shorten when these branches are getting too long. You don't want to keep them just growing up and up straight. I want to prune it to an outward facing shoot to keep it compact and get more subdividing on the branches so it gets more and more branches as it matures. So on this one you can see it's getting quite tall and vertical, so I'm pruning to some outward facing shoots. So I'll take the tip off like that, taking the tip off. So yeah, just tackle one branch at a time, prune it up. I'll take my stub off from last time I pruned it, and this one was also getting quite tall. So I'll prune off the growth that's going to the inside and shorten the leader. I can go back to here. Like that. Now I'm wondering about the total height of the tree. Some of these shoots you can see they're very long and straight. There is sub-branching on them. So I can take this off at least to here. Take the tip off. I've got kind of a horizontal branch here I'm going to take out. I don't want horizontal branches in the apex. I want it flowing upwards. Otherwise the top will get too thick. I want it like the tip of a pencil if possible. So I think I'll keep this vertical shoot and prune off these more horizontal ones. And this branch here, it kind of flows outwards in this direction and then it kind of snakes back. It's not the greatest branch. And I have an opposite branch on this side here. As you can see, there's two branches, and even the main part of the branch doesn't really flow outwards. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, that one. So what can I do here? I can prune this part off this branch so it doesn't cross quite as much. Reduce this back. And then I think, let me go back to the front here. Yeah, from the front, this is the better branch. Well, this one here. This one's a bit of a problem. I do have the branch coming from here. I think I'll take this one off. This one's a little better. Yeah. I don't know about that snake-like branch. I could take that off. I don't think it'll ever be good looking, so it goes off. There's better branches growing up in its place. So I'm kind of looking at the tree now. Let me just step back and I'll show you what the tree looks like. Here's what the tree's looking like from the distance, and I think, you know, it's getting better. I'm just looking for like branch interference, like here. These two branches are kind of touching. I can prune off some more of this growth on the inside here. I think this branch could come off. I've got a lower one and then the vertical part, and this one's kind of very tight to this branch. I'm going to take it off. Just too cluttered. Kind of crisscrossing branches. Even at the back here, it's a little cluttered, but not too bad. This can be pruned back. I have decided from this view, you know, the conical form, these branches are too long. And I have more upright branches, so I think I'll take these spreading branches off. I think that'll improve the conical form, so I'm going to take this one off. So here goes a big cut. Taking that branch off. And I think this branch, it's very tall, and I have these branches, like I've got that double branch there. I think that's what I need to do. Get rid of this part. That makes it more conical. So I think I'm going to do that. So off it comes. Taking that branch off. That kind of improves the conical form from this view. It's not the front, but yeah, I want to maintain it in the conical form all around. I don't want it just to look good in one view. Take this branch off. Trim this one back. This one's getting a little long. Yeah, it kind of cleans up that back structure. It was always a little jumbled back there. So there's kind of the front view now. I think that looks better. Still a little congested here. And what can I do? This branch can come off. Maybe reduce this one back to here. No, back further here. That's better. There's kind of a vertical one going up here, which doesn't really fan out very well. I better to prune it back. To prune this one. I think that's a little better. It's not quite as congested in here now. I don't know about that vertical one though. I think it better come off. It's growing parallel to the trunk line. And these branches will grow up in that space pretty quickly. These trees do grow very, very rapidly. So basically, you know, I'm just pruning for structure, and then it's all going to grow in. That one can come out. This one can be shortened. This one can be shortened. Okay, let me have a look at it.
Looking fairly good from all views now. It's getting there anyway. That'll grow out. This one kind of grows back in towards the tree, but I don't have any branches fanning out on it. And even this one, the branch kind of fans out and then it grows straight up. But again, I don't have much else. I can prune maybe the tips back to keep them fanning outwards. That'll help. Yeah. Well, I think it's pretty well pruned up. Let's just have a rotate of it and just examine it and see if there's anything I've missed. So here's the tree, and I think, the front will be somewhere, maybe here. So I'll rotate it around. So here's the front, coming around to the right hand side, to the back, the left hand side, and back to the front. Yeah, I think the tree's looking good. I think that's a good pruning for today, and there'll be lots more pruning on this tree coming. Once they start growing, they just go crazy. These shoots will really elongate. But, I'll let it grow, gain all kinds of energy, and then I'll prune it back again, probably late spring. And it'll probably need another prune midsummer and maybe another one in fall. Yeah, they really grow these trees. Okay, well, I'll clean up my bench here and I'll show you what I took off the tree today. And I think that will be it. Here's a look at the tree now, kind of from above. So all the branches have light and they're all quite flowing. I have to remember that this is only the second pruning of this tree, so structurally I think it's good, but I think it'll improve in the future. Yeah, but I think it's looking good, and I like the style, that natural kind of cypress style. So here's what I took off today. So there's the tree, and here's what I took off. So quite a bit, I would say. Oh, probably over half, maybe 2/3 of the foliage came off today. Yeah, but it should grow. Spring isn't that far away. Another couple of months and it'll be out here in the greenhouse growing once again. I was stepping back having a look at the tree, and I really like it. I like the styling of it. It's nice to have a cypress in your collection like this. Yeah, I think it'll be a great tree in the future. That is all the work I'll be doing to the lemon cypress today, giving it quite a good structural pruning, kind of setting the tree up for the next phase of growth. Yeah, it should be interesting, as I said, what this tree will look like far into the future. I guess time will tell. So that is all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.